Nclex. Hi, good morning. So it's 6 a.m. in the morning and I'm going to go take my Nclex. I'm not really anxious. I'm anxious, but I'm not really anxious. Just hoping for the best because I don't know if I've read enough. I don't know if I have all the information I need. I just think with what I have, I just need like God's grace right now. So I can't wait to make another video to tell you I passed my Nclex. So I'm driving down. It's about 21 minutes from my house and I can't wait to say I passed Nclex. I would be so excited. I'm sorry I woke up about 3 a.m. this morning. It's a lot. Look at, I have my, where is it? I have my laptop here. I might be listening to some lectures and okay, see you later. Bye. Okay, so it's almost 8 a.m. I'll be going in soon for my test. I think my anxiety just increased about 5%. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys how everything went, and by God's grace I'm gonna pass these tests. I'm gonna be a licensed nurse. So see you later. Bye guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Bell and it's official and it's legal. I'm an LPN, a licensed practical nurse. Okay, so I'm gonna be talking about how I passed my Nclex in 75 questions. Yes, you heard that right. How I passed my Nclex in just 75 questions. So I know probably at the end of this video you may think that what I said is not true because of how should I say how extreme they've made Nclex looks like or look like, but I'm gonna tell you I did the bare minimum. Okay, everyone is not like me. I'm the kind of person that I hate stressing myself. I don't like being too anxious. I don't like having anxiety, and it's been working for me, and I pray it keeps working for me. So I finished my LPN, like the school, in April. I graduated in about, I think, in June, and I waited for my authorization to test for like 2 months. Is it 2 or 3 months? Because I finished in April, and that's when I applied and paid all of those stuff, and I got my authorization to test in June. So that was April, May, June. No, sorry, in July. So May, June, July. It took me almost 3 months to get my authorization to test. And when I got it, I registered for Nclex 2 weeks after. Is it 2 or 3 weeks after? I think 2 weeks after, because I was like, there is no point in waiting anymore. There is nothing I want to study that's even going to help me. I'm just going to use everything I learned from nursing school. And so let's be real. After nursing school, there is no way you can start reading all the materials. It's not even possible, because you have a note from pharmacology, you have notes from MedSearch 1, MedSearch 2, you have notes from fundamentals. Like, it's a lot. There is no way you can go through all of this textbook unless you want to write Nclex the next year. And even if you do, that doesn't even give you the guarantee of passing Nclex based on everything you've read. So I would advise, this is just like personal for me, because I wanted to take my Nclex the next week or 2 weeks, or just immediately I was done with nursing school. Though it wasn't possible for me, I took mine like 3 months after, but I really wanted to take Nclex a few weeks after nursing school, which I think is perfect, because I don't know what else you need to study. You were able to pass through nursing school, you passed all the classes, and you graduated. So there is nothing else you need to study. You just need to do practice questions, which was what I did. I know you're waiting for me to tell you like what I read, what was my study materials and all that. The thing is that I had none. To be very honest with you, I had none. when I finished nursing school, I wanted to take it immediately because I know I'm terrible at reading, especially reading old information. But what I did was I just did ATI practice exams because I have no time to read. I'm trying to pick more hours because I registered for the RN program and nursing school is expensive. So I've been picking hours. I had to like do practice questions because I don't have the urge to even read anymore. I don't know if anyone is like me. I didn't have the urge to read anymore. So I did every of my ATI practice exam, the one for fundamentals, the one for pharmacology, the one for mental health, the one for med surg. I just keep doing it over and over again. So example, I did a med surg practice exam today and I got like probably a lower score. I just wait, read the rationale, and like 2 3 weeks after, when I know I've forgotten almost like all the questions, I try to do it again to like teach myself or to test myself to know if I learned from my past mistake. And trust me, sometimes I end up choosing the same answer I got wrong. I was like, are you sure you're going to pass the Nclex like this because of these mistakes you're making? But unknowingly to me, I was studying. Doing those exams, I was actually studying. So there wasn't really any materials I read. I know people were talking about U-Word. I had classmates that like paid for U-Word. I was like, okay, let me try that. I don't want to look unserious. And they told me U-Word was like, is it 100 and something or 200 and something? I was like, I'm not paying for that. I paid a lot to go to nursing school. I paid a lot to even register because the DSPS, I paid about 70 something dollars. And for the PSN, I paid $200. I was like, no, I'm too cheap. I'm not going to pay the amount of money for U-Word that is going to expire in a month. So I didn't use U-Word at all. In fact, I don't even know what U-Word questions looks like. But I heard from them it was a little bit technical. It was very hard. You need like more critical thinking. I was like contemplating, should I use U-Word? But at the second side, I was like, I'm not going to pay that amount of money to study. So I just kept doing my ATI practice exam. And I think 2 weeks or a week to my Nclex. No, 2 weeks. I'm not really sure if it was 2 weeks or 3 weeks to my exam. I had a classmate that she passed her Nclex. I was like, oh, what did you study? Because she did the U-Word. She said she was doing the Saunders. I don't even have Saunders. Why? Because I don't buy new textbook. I'm always buying the old textbook, and I don't buy the code. I was like, can you please share your username and pin so probably I can practice? And while doing some of the questions, I was like, some of these questions are just unreasonable because with what I've heard about Nclex, Nclex is a perfect ward. So like it's a hospital where everything you need is there. So you just need to like critical think and like for you to figure out what you need to do. But everything is there. There is no tricky questions. Everything is direct. You just need to think. I was like, the Saunders didn't really help me. I think I just did the priority questions, and I after 2 3 times I stopped doing it because I don't want anything to mess up with my mind. So I just focused on ATI. So literally what I did was ATI. And a week to my exam, I kept hearing about Mark Klimek or Klimex. Sorry, I can't pronounce his name. About Mark, and I was like, let me try that. I went on YouTube and I couldn't find his video, and I think someone told me about him like 2 months before, and I saw him, but after that I couldn't find him on YouTube anymore. So I had to research and do what I did, and guess what I did? I found all of Mark Klimek's video, from the priority to farm to everything. So what you're gonna do in case you are in that situation as me or as I was, go to Google and type Mark Klimek's original video, something like that. I'm gonna put it on either my description or I'm gonna put it on the screen. So when I typed that, I saw the list of, I think everything was there, but his notes, I think the blue and the yellow note was there, and all of his videos. So if you click on it, just so in case you Google that, when you click on it, it's going to like some stuff is going to pop up. So you just keep canceling, clicking. If all those I think it's called Dropbox or something, if it pops up, you just cancel it and keep clicking, and by 2 3 4 tries, you're going to see the video. So I was listening to that, writing notes, and everything made sense to me, especially how to prioritize. That was really mind-blowing. It varies now. I wish I knew that when I was in the LPM program, but it's not wasted because I'm in RM program. So it's going to help me. The priority questions, the mental health questions, everything. It was really easy with the way he explained everything to me. So I would say, if you're in nursing school, not just for the Nclex, if you're in nursing school, you want to take your Nclex, you should research the Mark Klimek's video. It's going to help you when it comes to like what to do at a particular time, what is more important and what is most important and what is least important. Is gonna like let you know all of those stuff, so you would know how to choose it. So basically I use ATI, and not just not the reading at all. I did just ATI practice exams, and I listened to Mark Klimek's video. And on the day of the exam, trust me when I say my anxiety, on a rate of 0 to 10, my anxiety was about a 3. But when I go there, because I left my house around 6 a.m. my exam was at 8. I left around 6. When I got there and it was like 7, almost 8, my anxiety increased about 5 or 6. I was just praying that I can't remember anything. I kept listening to Mark Klimek because I couldn't read anything else. I kept listening to him. I went for the Nclex, and let me just give you like a heads up in case like it's your first time taking Nclex. So try to go there early, and I think I went in there 30 minutes before time or so, and I started immediately. So you don't have to like wait till the time you go. And I feel anytime you go there, as long as there is an empty seat for you, you're gonna be allowed to take your exam that early. So I went in there. So you're gonna go to where you're taking your exam. You'll be required to like I think give a photo ID just to make sure it matches with the information you gave. And what did I do? They gave me a book to read about the exams, what to know, this, that. You are not allowed to go in with your personal pen, with your phone, with anything. The only thing I was allowed to go in with was my ID and the key I used to lock my personal belongings in the locker. So you have space. If you have like a laptop, you have a bag, there is space for you to keep yourself very safe, and you go in with the key. So I went in there with the key, one, my photo ID, and Nclex gave me, Nclex or Pearson gave me like a whiteboard and a marker. So that was the only written material. You don't need calculator. And funny enough, I didn't have any mark on my Nclex, not even one. And funny how I didn't even study for it, because I was like, I have so many things to think about. And with the math, it's like, where am I gonna get the meal, how to calculate I&O, probably like what the doctor ordered and what you get and all those medication. I was like, okay, it's not a big deal. And I didn't even get any math question. So you don't need calculator because they have calculator right there. And about my experience with the exam, I would say it's easier than nursing school. I feel nursing school are doing too much. This is just me, but I feel nursing school like they do too much with how they ask their questions. They are so critical. So it's Nclex require like critical thinking, but the exams, the questions are straightforward. With nursing school, they don't give you a straightforward answer. They just keep messing up with your head, and you keep asking yourself, okay, this is what they are asking, but and this too, like, okay, and the answers, okay, this is right, but this is most right, or this is more right, or this is like the perfect right. So you'll be confused, even though it's kind of alike with Nclex, but I feel Nclex is straightforward. And trust me when I say I thought I failed. In fact, I failed based on my own thinking. I called everyone I know. I told them, oh, I failed my Nclex. They're like, don't worry. I was like, I'm not really worried. I told almost everybody I failed my Nclex. Everybody. Why? Because I'll talk about it later, how you can check your results before the official results comes in. So I went in there and my first question was like so easy, but guess what? I didn't know it. I did not know the answer, and it was what very easy. Why? Because I focused on the technical part, and i i I just left the the easy part, let me put it that way. Not like it's easy, but the easy part. So that was how most of my questions are. I didn't have any math questions. And with the medications, I had a couple of pharmacology and a couple of prior authorization. With my select all that applies, it wasn't really a lot. So while doing all those answers, I was like, this is so easy, but I didn't read about it. I was reading about something else. That was what I was doing. I was like, God, this thing right here is now in your hands, because left for me, I'm done because I failed it. Now it's you, just choose for me. So I tried to eliminate those I was sure that wasn't the answer. Like, you know, when you read the question, you're like, this one, you're out, there is no way. So I tried to eliminate most stuff, and I was always left with about two choices. And out of those two, I just have to like think, okay, is it guessing, or I try to like pick. So I thought I failed because with the answers I was sure of, out of the 75 questions, I'm not sure there were more than 10 questions, the ones I was confident about that yes, that's the answer, were not more than 10 questions. So when I told you I thought I failed, trust me, I thought I failed the exams. And after 75 questions, that was it. I was like, yes, I've been choosing rubbish for these easy questions. And you're like, this girl is probably very, very foolish. So they shut me out. They shut me out at 75 questions. And what did I tell myself? I told myself that I've been choosing so many wrong questions that they probably got tired of me and kicked me out. That is so hilarious. I came out, I wasn't really scared. It was more like, okay, you're done. You probably failed. There is nothing else you can do. What you need to do right now is to just go concentrate on your nursing program, and when you want to take your RN nursing, you'll be more serious about it. So that was what I thought. I tried to check, and yeah, how to get your unofficial Nclex results. So you just need to like log into Pearson and do as if you want to like register for an exam. So when you put all your information, if you pass the Nclex, it's gonna tell you you already took a test, or you're already scheduled for a test or something like that. So you won't be able to schedule or register for another exam. So I did that because a classmate of mine did that, and he told her that not one, two of my classmates did that, and they were told they couldn't register for a test because why? They've taken a test already, or they're scheduled for a test already. And I did that. I literally registered. I went down to where I was going to pay the $200. I was like, this is it. I failed Nclex. I sent my classmates a message that so I think I failed the Nclex, and I told my friends. I can't remember how many people I told, but I told a lot of people that I failed Nclex. It's so funny. I was like, okay, it is what it is. And when I came back that day, I was like, I'm not gonna cry about it. I'm not going to worry. I have like an online class. I need like to submit 2 of my assignments, so I focused on that. After that, I went to a Chinese buffet to go eat, and I was working that evening for 12 hours. So there was no way I was gonna let exam to make me feel bad. I just told myself, it is what it is. If I want to take it again, I can take it again, but I'm not going to take it again. I'm just going to wait for my Nclex next year after my RN. Then I was just moving on with my life. My classmates said, "No, comfort, don't think that way." The same thing happened to me too when I passed my Nclex, so I should just wait for the official results. On Monday, was it Monday or Tuesday? I think it's on Monday because it's after like 48 hours or so. So on Monday, I was just on my phone. I saw a message from, is it NSCBN or something, that congratulations. I was like, what is that? Congratulations for what? Is it me? Like, congratulations, this. I was like, I passed the Nclex. I passed the Nclex. I was so unsure. I tried looking everywhere. I was in doubt that I passed because every of the circumstance showed me I failed the exam. So I already wrote it off, even though I was still waiting for the official results to tell me, no, you did not pass the Nclex. But I, so congratulations. Then I opened it. You know, when you open there's something from Wisconsin, something is going to show you this met, this met, this met, this met. When I wrote it on Saturday, it was showing me not met. When it says like passing Nclex, something like that, not met. I checked on Tuesday, it said not met. I checked on Monday morning, it said not met. I was like, it is what it is. I failed already. But after they sent me the message, I logged in. I saw something passing the Nclex met. I was like, it's true. I passed the Nclex. It was so funny. I was in doubt till I finally come to a conclusion that I passed. Then guess what? I started sending everyone a message that I thought I failed, that I'm sorry, I passed the Nclex. It was so funny. I started sending everyone a message that yeah, I passed the Nclex. So that was my experience with Nclex. I don't know if I really talked about how I studied for the Nclex, but we all have different ways of studying. I didn't read any material because I just felt it wasn't going to help me. I just kept doing practice. You can go on YouTube, do some practice questions, but I had to stop that because most of their questions, I just felt it was complicated more than one, what's the school exams, and also most of the ATI and even Sunday. So I had to like stop doing the YouTube Nclex questions because it was I just feel it was gonna like mess up my mind. So I try not to look through every source that has to do with Nclex because I just want like just one source or two sources, and that is fine. So I would advise that if you're someone that gets easily confused, don't go through the different sources for your Nclex. Just try to do at least one or two UWOR to help. At least for those that did it, 3 of my classmates that paid for UWOR, they all passed their Nclex. So thank you for watching. That is how I passed my Nclex. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.